over the best of 7. The winner to play former UK champion Stephen Maguire in the last 32. Good evening, Joe.
Yeah, good evening, Philip. Good evening, everybody. Gives it everything. Plays a very solid game of snooker.
And he's had other wins during the last decade or so against the likes of Dave Gilbert, Craig Steadman, Alfie Burden, a fellow Arsenal fan. And as Jimmy mentioned, he's beaten the guy he's playing tonight. That was at the Welsh Open in 2017, 4-2. Wilson won their other meeting 6-1.
Special stuff. And he doesn't want to hit it too hard, otherwise he leaves the red to the left corner. Well, the red by the black spot would be a good red to play for. But concentrated on the safety, I always fancy him over the longer matches, whoever he plays. And he's been my tip to be world champion for the last couple of years.
He's got all the credentials, hasn't he? And at Barrett's Club in Northampton, by his own admission, he wasn't very good at that, but he's pretty good at potting balls and
helps him keep his head on. Good 13. Pot. Oh, what?
And he would have anticipated 35 behind. Kyren Wilson missing that red, as Joe says, out of the blue, really.
And that's another poor one. Wow, you just don't see that from... It can be a little difficult, can't it, when you're waiting to go out to play and... Yeah, just a little bit too thin.
Sean O'Sullivan.
Q Tour, series of 6 events, for which...
8.
Well, he gave it a good effort. Well, again, that's not a good safety shot, taking that red near the middle pocket.
1.
So, another chance here for Sean O'Sullivan. Now, just might be able to get... Good pace on the cue ball.
Sean O'Sullivan.
Winner of this plays, Stephen Maguire. Just get the sense that Wilson's still trying to shake off the...
Oh, that's a good shot. That's a good shot. Not the best kiss in the world on a frame loser. Well played. Right in the middle of the pocket. Managed to miss it.
Odds on that he would go on to make a frame-winning break, but
played it well, stunned it in. He's got a little bit too much screw on the cue ball there.
Thank you.
Couldn't have played it any better.
But the final red along the top.
15.
Could have played that slightly better.
20.
Quite an eventful frame in the end with the missed pots from Wilson earlier in the piece. But in goes the pink, and with it, the first frame. Very adept with the rest is Kyren Wilson, and those earlier missed balls, which came of something of a surprise, really. Ultimately didn't cost him, but...
Always looked a little slow.
Foul and a miss. 4.
Before he was a household name, and culminating in that magnificent 7th.
I haven't as yet, but I've heard good reports about it, so...
End of O'Sullivan's 6th World Championship.
The last time, his last visit at the table, deciding to play the safety down this end of the table, which is... That was a big shot to play, because he knew he was leaving that red.
1.
Good recovery.
Oh, but maybe took his eye off the blue there. One hasn't really got going as yet. Just the containing safe. First frame still underway between Bingham and...
Couldn't have played that had he played the other red.
Sure, Murphy delivered an even bigger drubbing, 9-1 early in the season. That takes a bit of the pressure off. I think Kyren has felt at times if vibes linger, so he's trying to be more relaxed about his snooker, and it's already paid off for him this season.
Six.
And this was the best red to play for.
10.
Normally very reliable from long range, Kyren Wilson. At his best, he's one of the best.
Surprising miss again from Kyren.
Wilson, 18.
Another unexpected chance, and he's hit that well with the rest.
Oh, missed it by a long way, I'm afraid.
Sean O'Sullivan, 1.
Oof, I thought it was in.
One. Kyren Wilson. Foul and a miss.
Fractions.
4.
It's been a little bit scratchy, hasn't it?
Oh, very close to both. Yeah, that's the one. It was a big target.
Nine.
Good pot. I've never seen that before, you know.
12.
Ever.
Oh, that very nearly stayed
20.
above ground.
That's the one he's played for. He's on it.
23.
Nicely done. Well, it's in his hands now.
31.
So easy just to lose focus for a second and in the process miss one.
37. 41. 44.
Welsh Open champ Joe Perry watching on.
48.
Yes, he has, and it was that shot that led to this break.
53.
And hasn't really settled in this match yet. He's made a few potting errors he wouldn't normally. He's down at 79%. Can O'Sullivan do likewise?
One. Four.
You can be sure O'Sullivan will be picking up on all.
He can play this though and block the pocket if he misses. Played it well. Nicely done. That was awkward cueing.
25.
Well, another super shot.
31.
Oh, look at the side on the cue ball there.
37.
This season via the Q Tour. So he
45.
Yeah, and by playing for the blue, I needed a bit of luck.
were mitigating circumstances given that Zhao had just come out of quarantine in Hong Kong after testing positive for COVID, which put him out of the Hong Kong Masters.
50.
But
Yeah, just as good, the safety. And that's a very good safety. Snooker.
Foul. And a miss. 5.
Oh, that's the first poor safety. And bringing those reds into play, that's given him a chance of winning this frame now. He's missed the pink, you know. Well, the only reason I can think of that he missed that is...
well, this is a gilt-edged chance now for the underdog.
7.
Thinking about what might have been had he potted this pink just now. Normally it would be
14. 22. 30.
just the way he's playing, the balls he's missing.
On getting the cans of the two reds,
39.
and just took his eye off the pink. A transformation for the worse.
42. 46. 51.
And no wonder, he is clearly the better player at the moment. He
57.
deserves his lead. So far, so good. Nicely played.
'Well, he probably thought he was forced into that. Couldn't see a safety. Well, there's a little bonus. Oh, another plant. Yeah. See,
1.
I'm surprised he...
Kyren Wilson, 1.
and avoid the blue. Managed one of them. Didn't manage the other.
One.
He's played that one well, though.
Front in the third as well.
7. 4. 21. 28. 34.
And the momentum of this frame switched, didn't it,
41.
when Wilson, an awkward safety for O'Sullivan, and this
47.
when he arrived,
54.
even after a couple of frustrating frames.
Kyren Wilson, 60.
He took his chance well, so it's now a best of 3 for a place in round 3. Steve Maguire awaiting the winner.
Yeah, right in the middle of the pocket.
1.
Good pot. May be able to get to it. Oh, he's missed the blue, though. And another. You fancy him to pot those. But because he missed it thin, he just lost the cue ball a little bit.
Nine.
That's the shot to play. And he's on one. Well, Sean's doing what we say. The game at his mercy.
29.
All of the favourites to go through tonight.
37. 45. 53.
And that's his fourth 50 break.
At the moment, he doesn't look like missing. Player, big crowd, TV cameras, these most used to, but he's adapted well.
66.
Yes, it is down to Kyren Wilson missing now.
Punished to the full.
No century.
Sean O'Sullivan, 72.
Victory over Trump. Is Sean O'Sullivan going to do likewise here to Kyren Wilson? He's got himself in a winning position, but that said, he's done it before, of course, against Wilson. Welsh Open 2017. On that occasion, he won 4-2.
And with shots like that, that's why the top players.
Eight.
Even allowing for that 60 break.
Yeah, good pot.
24.
Got in with a great red.
30. 38.
Obviously doesn't go. Very close.
1.
Well, he couldn't have played it any better.
1.
This time, the right side of the blue and that red directly above the black. Now that was a poor positional shot.
It's one of those matches where Wilson's only concern will be the result. He won't be thrilled with the performance, but trying to pot his way out of trouble. Still got a 41-point lead in this frame he needs to force.
Yeah, caught it much too thick. Good pot.
Nearly did himself an injury. So, Wilson, he's okay.
Got to play a good positional shot here, and look at all the side on the cue ball there. That's a spectacular shot he's played.
This red and the black. O'Sullivan would need a snooker.
Finished perfectly on the red.
$34.
You certainly wouldn't imagine that to be the case on the balance of play this evening, but Kyren Wilson, he has the momentum going into the decider. At times he's looked good this
40.
evening. It's just the odd ball that he's missed. But maybe this little contribution to clinch frame 6 will give him the momentum.
Yeah, and there's nothing worse really than to sit there and watch your opponent for the decider.
50. 54.
The sounds. Bang.
59.
Actually, it's now his highest break of the match.
65.
Potted that very And he's knocked those in with some style, so...
72.
And he's got to go back to his chair and try and prepare himself for this decider. Just give me one chance.
First things first, make sure the break-off is...
So,
1.
Daniel Wells respectively, but whitewashed.
9.
a nice chance here. He's under-hit it though. Good pot.
17. Sean O'Sullivan.
And that's another good safety. That's a good pot.
1.
Cue ball needs to pull up. Will he get another chance?
Indicated, clicked into gear
6.
from nowhere really. So he should feel pretty good about his chances of making something.
13.
Shouldn't be a problem. This red. And he's on one to finish ideal on the red.
26.
But he came to the party in the previous frame with that excellent.
It allows another red to go into the opposite corner.
$42.
So, Sean O'Sullivan gets another chance.
Kyren will
Get the red safe. Something like that. Well, that shot favours Wilson there. Doesn't want it to run off. And this is now a real awkward table, isn't it? Well, we didn't want this red over the pocket, and it's a gift.
1.
What a great shot. But he's not on the red. Oh, great recovery shot.
8.
Terrific shot. Forget about the cue ball. Let's get that brown safe.
Kyren will send 8.
Playing for £80,000 for the winner. And you've got to make it as tough as you possibly can for your opponent. Another great pot. 40 points the difference. Oh, well, how has that stayed out?
Kyren,
Can afford quite a few the way the balls are situated. And it's still not over. Obviously,
What?
he'd like to finish on the black.
Oh dear.
foul.
And that is surely
Sean O'Sullivan 8.
the end of it.
5,
Well, Sean
Kyren
O'Sullivan,
Russell.
Yeah, the blue just saved him a little there, though, Sean.
Foul. 5.
Sean O'Sullivan offers his hand.